Do you think there's a potential for biases in AI systems in national security applications, in your view?
I do. I do. And I think that comes in several different ways, which has been well established within the research for the last 50 or so years on artificial intelligence. First and foremost is this cognitive bias, which we call automation bias. So in my research, this is really important because what it demonstrates is that service members, when they're attempting to partner with AI-enabled technologies, can actually outsource trust unknowingly. And trust in the context of AI is relying on a system to operate as anticipated towards shared goals. But what we find, and this goes back several decades even to some tragic errors in the Middle East, the Patriot, for instance, that shot down a foreign jetliner and resulted in hundreds of casualties. What we find is that at times soldiers outsource trust to these capabilities and aren't as rigorous in their questions as they need to be. And oh, by the way, it doesn't have to just be a fully autonomous system. It could be a semi-autonomous system like a drone. And this is the consequence of the errant strike in Afghanistan in 2021 at the tail end of our mission during the withdrawal, where we killed 10 women and children rather than Islamic State terrorists, right? So automation bias is one of those things. The other thing too, which we explore in some research at Cornell University, is the implications of the data that is generative of AI prediction for behavior and the potential bias towards skin color, towards location, towards socioeconomic conditions. And so the broader point here, Sanjay, is that these AI systems, large language models, are only as good as the data, because ultimately these AI systems are making predictions based upon how they think an ideal human being would act. I mean, this is the sort of assumption surrounding driverless vehicles, for instance. But there are instances where the data can be biased in a certain way that prejudices different classes and races of people. And so I agree with you. There's a potential for bias we have to be aware of.